Hello, my name is Caleb and today we're going to be doing a writing video. The last writing video I posted was like 2 months ago. A lot of people have asked me on Twitter how my writing's been and it's been not going. Like, if you watched my last writing video, I was so excited to start this story and to write this world again. And then as a few days passed after I made that video and after I had started writing, I ran into a wall. I recently rewatched that video and I even talked about how it was kind of hard transitioning it. I was having struggles getting the narrative right. And then a few days later, I was writing and I was just not feeling it. As I was writing, it felt like a different story that I didn't want to tell. I can't even explain it, but it felt wrong, it felt off, and it didn't feel like my original plan for that book. And I was feeling the least inspired I had ever felt about writing. And then I remember my good friend, Novel from NaNoWriMo 2016. The book that I got 70,000 words on. The book that I won NaNoWriMo with on day 14. That is the book that came to my mind. The book that I never finished. So I was writing this book and I wasn't having a good time. I was suffering through. I was dying. And then I remembered how much fun I had with that project. How much I loved those characters. How happy the project made me feel. This is a draft that's only halfway done and the one that I'm working on right now is the draft that's already finished. So I realized I should probably finish my NaNoWriMo 2016 story so then I have all my thoughts there, all the words there, the story is complete, rather than just jumping onto a different project and leaving this one halfway done. I made the hard decision to stop writing my fantasy novel. It wasn't an easy decision, I wasn't just like, bye. So I switched the novel, I began writing, I wrote a few thousand words, and everything seemed to be going great. I finally hit the midpoint of my novel, a lot of things were gonna be picking up from there, and then I crashed and I burned. I have never had this feeling in my life where every word I write, I hate. I reached this point, and the midpoint of this novel is extremely sad, really depressing for a long period of time. As soon as all the sad things started happening, it was so difficult to write. And so my story felt like it was dragging. I was trying to write a few thousand words every day. I've never struggled with writer's block. It's never something that's happened. I've always been okay. So I did the wise decision to stop writing. I went a few days just leaving the project alone, trying to think about it, and then we came to a Saturday. I woke up early, I got all ready, and I was like, I am writing today. And then I got all ready, and then I was like, oh, I'll just go on Twitter for a little bit. Oh, I need to read this book. Oh, I should probably edit. I didn't write. And then every single day, like, I'd procrastinate. I'd be like, oh, I'll write tonight. Like, I have plenty of time. Like, I need to do other things right now. And then I would not write. And then it'd get to like 9 o'clock. I'd be like, okay, I'll start writing. And then it'd be 10:30. I'd be like, okay, I'm kind of pushing it, but I can do this. And then it'd be like 11:30. Then it'd be 12. And then I'm exhausted and I don't write. And this happened for weeks. Every single day, I'd be like, today's the day. I'm doing this. And then I'd open up the document, write a few hundred words, get stuck, and then be like, okay, I'll finish this tonight. And then I wouldn't pick it up. For weeks and weeks and weeks. Then every single day I wasn't writing. So then I finally just gave up. Took time off. I can't be writing right now. Kind of think about it, see what I can do next. Like, I'm the type of writer that cannot write things out of order, so skipping this crucial thing for my book seemed really, really difficult. So about 4 or 5 days ago, I had been about a month without writing, thinking of my novel, thinking of what I could do, but not really pursuing it further than writing 100 words and then burning out. So a few days ago, Lorde released this new song called Liability. I don't know if you've heard it. It's pretty good. It's my jam. And it's a very good mix of emotion and all the things. And I started thinking about my book while hearing it. I listened to the song a million times and was thinking about my novel like I hadn't thought about it for so long. Like, the joy that I have when I write was there again when I heard that song. So I opened up my document and wrote 1,000 words. I had not written that much since like a month or two before. I was so happy with myself. Everything was perfect. It was amazing. So then the next day I wrote 2,000 words. Then the next day I wrote 2,500. Then last night I wrote 2,000. The story is coming. Then every single day I have my time where I'm like, oh, time to write, where I'm excited about it. I'm so excited to be working on this book again. So that's how my writing life has been since our last update. I wasn't writing and then I was dead and now I'm writing again. Pretty good. So I asked for a bunch of questions on Twitter. Make sure to follow me there. There's a link in the description below. What is your motivation? I wish I knew. because I have none. Why did you start writing? I wrote my first book in heavy parentheses because I was only 6 years old. This is gonna be weird, but I don't care. I found this notebook at my grandma's house. I was mad at my sister. Basically me roasting her. It slowly transformed into like this 20-page book about me and all my friends were spies. I was mad at my sister at the beginning, so we kicked her out of our spy group. I used to have that notebook until recently. Like, I looked for it and it was gone. Like, I wanted to show it in a video because it's hilarious because everything is misspelled. Like, I wish I still had it and I can't find it and I'm scared that it got thrown away and I hope not. What are your spring writing goals? I would like to finish my current draft within the next month or so then I can start plotting out for NaNoWriMo 2017. How do you plot/outline? Plotting for me is the point where I'm fabricating the story and actually making up what's going on. That's where my ideas are flying and that's why it takes me a very long time and I have like a rough outline fabricating what makes sense for the story and weaving in different plot lines. I use bullet points because that's easiest for me to be like, okay, then this is next, this is next, this is next, instead of like a written one. And then you can leave little notes for yourself, be like, okay, make sure there's a line here that's kind of alluding to this later in the book, or make sure this is a little seed for a plot twist. Things like that. Are you aiming for your book to be a certain number of pages? I have more of a rough estimate of how long this book is gonna be. Like, I know that I'm a little bit past my midpoint. I have about 65,000 words right now, so I know that it's gonna be roughly double that, so around 120,000. We'll see if I actually hit that. It might be a little bit over, a little bit under, but I don't care, whatever, it's fine. So I think that's gonna be it for this writing video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your spring writing goals are in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!